Bruh, I've seen some of this, but like I haven't seen all of it. So yeah. All right.
But I feel like I've seen it all. I'm like the Oracle from the Matrix. Nothing surprises me anymore. Yet, today I bore witness to something so tragically embarrassing on Twitch that it's making me reflect, and it's put me in a very somber state. I feel as though I'm at a funeral service. A streamer invited one of her mods to hang out with her in real life, and then did a stream that was an hour and 25 minutes of agonizing, miserable, inhumane torture.
Okay.
Waterboarding would have felt more pleasant for this mod, I imagine. She spends the entire stream basically just insulting
Dang.
him. He is the butt of every one of her jokes. And she
Yeah,
kind of
that's what
just
I heard.
reduces him to a spittoon for her and her chat to spit in and make fun of. Now,
Um.
I think
hmm.
punching bags get treated with more respect than this guy did, and it only got worse the longer the stream went on. She had a donation goal where if the stream gave her $500, she would kiss him.
Sorry, one more shot.
Finish, bro. I can't. I can't even look at the 5 seconds, bro.
If you ever want to get drunk really fast, just have to kiss Dilly. You'll be fucked up by the time the night's over.
That is
Real quick, I just want to point out
You'll
something.
be fucked up by the
You notice how he like picks up the shot glass too, like he has to get just so it doesn't seem.
time the night's over.
that is soul-crushingly mean-spirited. That is downright diabolical. Saying if you want to get drunk, just try and kiss Dilly. You'll be fucked up by the end of the night. Saying that you have
Nah,
to be
that is
hammered
crazy.
to want to kiss this guy. And this is the attitude for the entire stream. So she makes it pretty clear that she can't really stand to be around him unless she is extraordinarily drunk. So the whole time she is drinking throughout the stream, they reach the donation goal, so now she's obligated to give him a little smooch.
Bro, you don't want to be a dude like this at all. At all. There's no woman on the planet that you should ever be doing this for. It don't matter the status, don't matter the fame, it don't matter whatever you may think. Because there's always a guy that's higher, right? That can make her act like this towards him. You have to remember, you like no girl, nobody actually, in my opinion, should be treated like this or should be treating someone like this at all. Because we're all humans. I don't.
Can't do it.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Can you come closer?
This close? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Whenever you're ready.
Can you pucker up? Pucker up.
It's like, bro. Because I know, like, if there's just another dude comes along and he just like chill, like he not pressed about her for real, or like like he like her, like he could like her, but he not like, oh my god, I'm like idolizing her. She would probably be falling over, like, say, right? This dude had more self-respect, chill. It wasn't so needy for her. She would probably respect him 20 times more and might even want him. But since he's
This is I have small lips.
You just nodded on me. You just nodded on me.
This is why allergies.
You went, and the little snots went on my leg.
It did?
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Alright, come on.
Okay.
If If I was watching a hostage video where someone had kidnapped my grandmother, threatening to slit her throat unless I paid the ransom, I would honestly find that video to be less cruel and more humane than this Twitch stream I just watched. This is absolutely brutal. My heart breaks for this guy. I don't know who he is.
For real.
I don't know what he's done to deserve this, but this is like a divine punishment here. This whole thing was her idea. This was her donation incentive. And now she's acting like it was the worst thing that ever happened to her. It's so bad. She's got to go rinse her mouth out. She's got to fucking brush her teeth and scrub it all down with soap and bleach just to try and erase the stain that his lips put upon hers. It's just evil. This whole stream is her basically just bullying this guy.
Well,
I wonder what the chat is saying.
are you okay?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm back, guys. Sorry. I'm good.
Ah.
I'm good.
She's putting on this big song.
Hold on. No, I'm not passing that. Okay, I'm gonna exit out real quick. At the bottom,
I'm good.
it
She's
says,
putting on this big song.
I'm good.
Dilly sniffs my laundry. If you see that at the bottom right, oh, what? See, she's on some.
She's putting on this big song and dance about how gross and disgusting this was.
And
when
she
was
set it
her
up.
idea. She's doing this just to make him feel even worse and put on a show for her chat at this guy's expense. Like, oh, this loveless loser virgin flew all the way here and, oh, I just had to kiss him. Like, that's so mean. And this should be a wake-up call to her chat that, like, donates money to her under this idea that she's going to like them or something like that. Or parasocially donating to her because they think that they're going to be friends or even more than that. This should be the biggest.
People actually
wake-up call.
do
Your
that?
third eye should be
Oh,
fucking
no.
beaming from your forehead right now with this out there. This is her mod. Someone who literally, like, does a ton for her. And this is how he's getting treated in front of everybody. That's what she thinks
that's
of
crazy.
you as well. Now, like I said, it's not just this viral moment here.
Hey, but chat, y'all don't gotta worry about that with me. You know what I'm saying? If you want a hug, I only do hugs, so I'm not.
Very beginning of the stream,
I dap you
comes
up.
out fucking guns blazing, going hog wild about this guy having no shot with her and that she doesn't even really respect him at all.
Hey, yeah, Dilly's living the dream. Aren't you so happy to be here?
Yeah.
I bet you if he would have said, I mean, nah, it's not really my dream. I mean, but this is cool though. She would probably start questioning him like over and over. Like, what do you mean? How is it not your dream? Am I not amazing for you? Am I not good enough for you? See, and then you just start cooking them, and then it's.
It's my dream, y'all.
Yeah, I've been posting pictures of Dilly every single day on Discord, and this guy cannot hang. Dilly's eyes are fucked. It's because I have cats and he's allergic, and he has allergy meds. Doesn't he look like Gru from Despicable Me? Sorry, every time I see Dilly, I just start laughing.
I don't know why my thing's in all caps. Yeah. That's the couple.
Laughing.
This is the very beginning of the stream. This is chapter 1. It's not even chapter 1. This is the prologue. And she immediately comes out of the gate saying that he looks like Gru from Despicable Me, and she can't help but laugh when she sees him. The stream doesn't even make it 5 full minutes without her making sure to insult him in front of everybody. He's just
Nah,
getting
that's
publicly
vicious.
flogged immediately. She is flaying him alive throughout most of the stream. Again, this whole hour and 25 minutes is basically just make fun of Dilly. And let the chat make fun of Dilly too. It's so mean-spirited. And this guy, again, I don't know anything about him. He wasn't even creepy or weird or awkward. He seemed like just a very normal guy. He even seems pretty nice and really not weird. Yes, he does come across as like a little lonely and a little socially shy, but there's no like red flags or anything alarming about this guy at all. This must have been hell on earth for him. To not only get invited out by the person that he clearly cares about since he mods for her, but to go there and then just be perpetually insulted directly by that person and the community that you mod for.
It's
having
crazy.
all these tomatoes thrown at you throughout the whole thing. And on top of all of that, be surrounded by cats which trigger his allergies, the misery must have been indescribable. Like, I'm getting parasocial with it because I actually just really do feel bad for him here.
Ew.
Like, brother, come on. Have some more self-respect. Have some more confidence. You deserve it. You deserve better than this treatment here. That was just so mean. Now, I already know the cope. I know what the excuse is going to be. Oh, she's clearly just pushing his buttons. They're just
Nah,
joshing
we can
around.
really
They're
push
very
her face
close
into a
friends,
wall, but
obviously.
you know,
But I don't
I'd
get
be
that
the crazy one
impression
at that
at
point.
all. These aren't jokes I would tell to even my best friend Matt, who I've known since middle school. A lot of what she says to and about Dilly is just downright nasty. I would never say to Matt, like, the only reason, you know, your wife ever kissed you is because she must have been blackout drunk and forgot what you looked like or something. That's just so fucked up and like...
Yeah, man, you know, your wife, she seems great, but I think she only wants you because you just have money. I mean, honestly, I've seen her thrown up multiple times from her giving you hugs and kissing you. But I mean, whatever makes you happy. It's like, don't ever say that. Don't ever say that. See, and if you have friends that say that they're not really your friends, just say the truth. Because I don't like that. It's like, bro, just say the truth. Like they'll hit you with a. They'll always hit you with a. I mean, if it makes you happy, bro. Every dude knows if you go, see, you got your phone, your girl on your phone, you show your friend like, oh, bro, look, you go like this, oh, look, bro, and then he got your phone like this, he like inspecting and everything, and he's like, I mean, whatever makes you happy, man. I honestly, I'm rooting for you guys, but it's like, don't.
She makes statements like that pretty often throughout this stream. These aren't really jokes. She is just insulting this guy as much as possible to make him a laughing stock for her stream.
Cute couple, Vivi are not dating. I did not claim this. Sorry.
I don't claim this. Sitting right there. He has a sub goal. Bro, no, because I'm looking at the bottom. You can't see the bottom. But right there under me, it says scary game with Dilly. And it's a sub goal. Dono goal. I kissed Dilly. She has all these. This is just for the stream.
That's so mean, but don't claim it. So yeah, 1 hour stream, so every minute counts. I made a donation goal of $500. I will kiss Dilly. So we hit it. But hopefully, I will be drunk for that. Let's take the first shot of the night, yeah? Is it too early?
No. Cheers.
The way she responded to the cute couple statement seemed like she was genuinely offended anyone would even...
She said, no, I don't even claim
Now,
this.
keep in mind, she's still sober right here. So this is still her insulting him with the training wheels on. She hasn't even taken the gloves off.
Yeah, she didn't even get this. She didn't even start chefing yet.
Shortly after.
And I made all the boys go with Dilly to help change his pants. So I think Dilly threw away his chunky throat pants in the trash. Dilly had the same size hands.
No.
Oh my god.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Ma'am, your hands are very bony. Please stop. Look at your arm and your hand compared to his hand. You really need to stop. I'm like, come on.
You have baby hands.
No, he...
No way.
Yeah, we have the same size hands. That means you have a small dick.
The astute observers out there will have noticed that I put this
How do you know that?
stream to 2x speed during her story times, and I'll openly admit to it. The reason is because it was genuinely painful listening to her tell those stories because it's just shitting on Dilly. She's putting him on blast as frequently as possible, sharing his most embarrassing moments, so giving his lowlights. Here's the worst of moments with Dilly. Here's what Dilly did that was so embarrassing last night. You guys need to hear this. It's just, again, so unnecessarily mean. And then, of course, she has to do something about penis size, so she says, we have the same size hands, which means you have a tiny dick. Your hands aren't even the same size. His hands are visibly bigger than yours, but again, this is just being...
Hands don't even have nothing to do with it.
Nobody is meaner to tier 3 subs or Twitch mods than the streamer themselves, it seems. She is so much nastier to her mod than anyone on Twitter
Bro.
has ever been to any mod for any streamer ever. Now, there are a couple times in the stream that she says that they're good friends, so it's all, you know, in good fun. And what a load of dirty barnacles. I think she says that to try and convince Dilly, and Dilly, he believes it.
I mean,
Dilly's
well, yeah.
bought into
I mean,
it,
if you
and
say so,
this
it's
does
like,
not
don't
strike me as two
agree.
people that are friends. This strikes me as her using him for content, as a punching bag. That's what this all seems like. No friend dynamic is like this. No friendship goes like this. Of course, you're going to joke around with your friends. You're going to get mean with your friends. But at the end of the day, you're close. And
Yeah.
you know that there's no actual bad blood or malicious intent there. I do not get that vibe from this interaction at all. Because it is unrelenting for an hour and 25 minutes. And what I'm about to show you here, I think is the most foul thing.
Like, it'd be different if she'd be like, oh, you're ugly. And he like, nah, see, that's why you short. That's why your hair look like that. See, then if they was going back and forth, then you'd be like, oh, yeah, those are good friends because they just trolling each other. But, like, he's just like, oh, yeah. It's like,
Oh my god, so either go back with my ex or get with Tilly for 6 months. Fuck. Okay, so in case you
Get
guys
with Dale.
I don't want to say his name out loud. This ex fucking traumatized me. Get a gamma addiction, like he actually fucked me up. Okay, so either go through like trauma and emotional abuse or date Tilly for 6 months. Trying to get back with my ex. Okay, next question. Is it true that
It's in 2x speed because, again, she was going...
you would rather be emotionally and physically abused than be with a guy who will probably treat you well for 6 months? Thing is, bro's not ugly. She's not ugly. Like, that don't even matter. It's just like the fact that, like, it's like you're just glazing.
on a montage of degrading.
You have
him.
it polished,
And then it got to
shined,
that
and
question.
everything.
Would you rather get back with your ex, who apparently traumatized her, or date Dilly for 6 months, and she chooses her ex, and then just laughs it off? She would rather be in, I guess, this emotionally abusive situation that she called it, and be traumatized, than be with Dilly for 6 months. Why would you even answer this question in the first place? That is
No,
so
for real.
fucked up. I was stunned when that came around. Like, she knows Dilly is clearly interested in her romantically, and yet she uses that as the butt of the jokes. Like, half of the stream is making it clear that she feels she is so out of his league, so superior to him, that the comedy is that people would even suggest there's a chance.
But the thing is, like, if he, bro, let him. I don't know. He looks like it's not the lab rat's dad, bro. What's his name from Spider-Man? Miles, Mr. Negative, Negative, Martin Lee, right? Bro, look, I gotta get a clean. Give me okay. All these pictures suck because I'm not even on the right type of browser. Okay, give me like 3 seconds. Martin Lee, right? Come on. Right? Get a clear look. If he worked out a bit, got the hair straight, you know what I'm saying? He would look just...
Half of the stream wouldn't go back to that question and
messing up my moment.
because
6 months?
Alright, look. Take him, right? He work out a bit more. He already got the lining, you know what I'm saying? He get it faded, nice, trimmed, cut. Martin Lee. I mean, I just see it. Is that racist? No, that's not racist.
Trying to get back with my ex. Okay, next question.
she uses that as the butt of the jokes. Like, half of this guy in front of his face too. The guy who basically does work for you on your streams by modding, who has also now gone out of his way to hang out with you in real life and on your stream for your content. And now he has to sit there and hear that you would rather be emotionally abused and traumatized than date him for 6 months. This guy who obviously cares about you. I can't even imagine what a statement like that must feel like to hear. And he has to keep himself composed because she's broadcasting all of this to her audience publicly. I've never met anyone that I've had any kind of relationship with, a friend or even an acquaintance, that has said something that even teeters on as mean as what she just did right there. And she did it right to the
Hey,
face of someone
Charlie,
who very
bro,
clearly
he's
cares
going
about
in
her.
right now, bro.
Now, she like laughs it off and moves on to the next question, and I think Dilly has been brainwashed by her into thinking that he's a good friend of hers. But Dilly, I'm just going to hit you with the cold water. Friends don't treat each other this way. She is treating you like a subhuman pile of garbage.
Me personally, I would not hit. So, yeah, there is a right or wrong answer. Well, me personally, how about you rate me first?
10 out of 10.
Oh, well, you know I'm not gonna rate. I'm a huge rate.
Boy, I'm younger than this dude, and even I know, bro. If she talking about, you don't look. Here's where you go wrong. Here's where a lot of dudes go wrong. Here's where a lot of dudes go wrong. You sit there and you try to tell a girl or say something to her that you think she wants to hear. Don't do that. Don't don't do that. Sometimes you can, and it's like fine, but like you gotta, if you talk to enough girls, you will know what they actually want rather than what they say they want. Like trust. And it doesn't always, you don't always have to talk to a girl romantically to always know. If you just talk to females in general, you will start to learn. They'll say one thing, but they actually want another thing. They'll say, oh, don't do this, or like they're very confusing, or like they'll be like, now certain things, please get clarification. If she talking about, oh, don't touch me, X, Y, and Z, don't touch her. Don't think that's where that's where they go wrong. If she's like, no, don't touch me, please, or like, what's wrong with you? Please listen. That's not, they don't play games about, that's not, no, you don't. And if those girls are like, oh, but I wanted you to anyway, you tell her, I need full-on clarification. You're okay with that then? Because there won't be no, like, you said no and then he still did it. You already know how that goes, bro.
That means I'm a 6. It's okay.
But he is a 6. He could turn into an 8. I'm telling you. But he can turn into an 8. And she's not even that attractive. She's pretty, but like, bro, you wipe off all that makeup, bro. Trust me, y'all probably, bro.
If it was, I would have said that out loud.
Ain't nothing crazy. Ain't nothing that crazy about her, bro.
Disrespect
Please
from her
trust.
towards Dilly, but I wanted to show this clip here at the end because I think this is a great summation of how this whole experience went, where he rates her a 10 out of 10, and then she refuses to rate him, so he playfully's like, oh, okay, that must mean like I'm a 6. And then she didn't have to say anything. She could have just moved on to the next question, but she went out of her way
To bring
let
it
him
up.
know that that's not the case. So she says, if it was a 6, I would have said it out loud. Anyway, just trying to take another little stab, drive the dagger deep inside of his heart here to let him know that he is beneath her. He's not a 6 to her, and he needs to know it. It's so unnecessarily mean. It's just being an asshole and nothing more. She puts him down every chance she can find. She attacks every single one of his perceived weaknesses in her eyes, and is doing everything in her power to publicly humiliate and degrade him. It is not friendly. There is nothing jovial about this whole
Jovial.
stream at
I ain't
all.
never heard
It
that
is
word.
mean-spirited and just really fucking sad. Like I mentioned, there was a couple of times she tried to cushion the blows, like, oh, we're such good friends, this is all okay. And then when one of the questions during Truth or Drink is, what was your favorite thing about Dilly? She says that he's nice, and that he's like just super nice and not awkward. Those are the only couple of instances where she wasn't just shitting on him. And I think she did that because
Just
she could
so it-
see from the chat that people were dogpiling onto Dilly, and it is just a really uncomfortable stream entirely.
How likely is it for him to pick up a girl tonight?
Can I answer this honestly?
honestly, you're not getting shit.
But he could though. He could though.
I think maybe a girl be down to dance with you, you know?
That's a win.
But there's no way. I don't think you're getting any girls' numbers or going home with. I'm gonna say it's a 0 out of 10.
Well, obviously, I wouldn't bring anyone back here, but
I would let you. I'm a good friend. So if you want to bring a girl back here, you
That's cap. That's cap. That's cap. You want to know how I know that's cap? That's cap. That's cap. She wouldn't say that. That's cap. I know that's cap. I know that's cap. I know that's cap on everything. I know that's cap. If he went out, I'm trying to tell you, if he went out, I know for a fact, if he went out, got a girl, stopped sweating on her right here, he stopped like being like, oh, he stopped being like, oh, she's so attractive, whatever. Dropped her, got a whole nother girl, and dipped out, brought her back to this house, and you know, she would be furious because she likes the attention. So she wouldn't let him do that. Because if he did, and they was about to get on to that, she wouldn't allow it. Because she wouldn't want it to happen. Because she wants him to be crazy over her because she likes the attention and it makes her money. So obviously she wouldn't let that happen. Because then he would just move on with his life.
can. But I'm just being honest. I
See, that's Satan. That's Lucifer, you know? I'll tell you. They want to keep you right where you are. Keep you right here, next to him. I'm saying him because you know who I mean. You hear? They don't want you to go and succeed. Yep. Nope.
I don't see it. Prove me wrong though. You know, prove me wrong.
I was perfectly content to not show you any more clips from the stream. I was just about to end the video, but then I remembered this moment, and I just had to showcase it. Even if it's not directly about her, she won't even let him think he has a chance with any girl, for that matter. None.
No, but he
he's not
does.
even allowed to go into the club with a good mindset. They're going to a club later this evening, and they were getting hype for it. Like, chat was asking, hey, do you think he has a chance with a girl? And this was her response to it. He's not even allowed to have a good mentality going into it because she's already shitting on him beforehand to bring his self-esteem down. It's just bullying. Like, she is just a bully to this.
He should have been like,
it just doesn't end. He's not allowed to breathe for a second, A, because of the allergies that he's subjected to, but B, because she is constantly this miasma of hate to him. Like, it's just so negative. If this was actually any semblance of a friend, she would have lifted him up like, yeah, you're gonna get some pussy tonight, let's go, you know, let's have a good time out there tonight. That's not what she's doing. She's immediately putting him down. Again, for the millionth time in this stream.
Who's
bruh.
better looking, Dilly or your ex? My ex. Next question. Do you ever have
Oh my god. Dilly, the reaction you're having is the reaction everyone's having right now.
any feelings for any of your mods, including him? Hell no. That's why they're my mods.
Last clip from this stream,
It's like, oh my goodness.
I promise, but I thought this was an important one. I have for a long time preached about how awful parasocial relationships are and how prevalent it is in streaming. I think hearing her say this should have snapped a ton of people out of that mentality that just by donating to somebody or modding for somebody in this case, that
Doesn't
all of a sudden they're gonna
obligate
somehow
them,
develop
yeah.
feelings for you or something. Doesn't happen. It won't happen, and that is not a healthy mindset for you as a viewer to be in. I wanted to put this here because she just says it with her whole chest right in front of Dilly, again, per usual here for this stream. But this is actually an important lesson to learn. Just because you mod for somebody or donate to somebody, if you're a tier 3 sub to somebody, if you've been subbing to somebody for years, they are not all of a sudden your best friend, and they are not obligated to fall in love with you or have feelings for you. So, tough pill to swallow for some, I'm sure, but it needs to get through.
I don't understand how people idolize people they don't know. I still never got that from celebrities to content creators. It's like, bro, you don't even know them. Like, yeah, it's cool. Like they're cool people, but it's like you don't know them.